The former NFL quarterback, Danny Cannell, and he does Mad Dog Radio. He sent out a tweet, and he said, hate to say it, but college football is in trouble. Last year's regular season was a snooze fest. Playoff games, ? Same. Clemson and Alabama dominance is problematic. Solution, ? Cut the schedule to 11 games, eliminate the FCS cupcakes that the Power 5 conferences must play, and expand the playoffs to 8 teams. All right, what is the goal each year? Goal is to have the 2 best teams play for the championship, right? Isn't that the goal? Is that what we want? Because we get to March Madness, we love chaos, and then we get to the Final Four or the Elite Eight or the championship game, and you go, boy, I hope it's the 2 best teams playing. Super Bowl, you hope it's the 2 best teams playing for the Super Bowl. Eagles against the Patriots, Rams against the Patriots. You want the best. Why is it when we get to college football, we go, oh, it's boring. Same 2 teams. Now, you're watching more pros in a game than any other game probably the entire year. You're seeing high-end coaching, Hall of Fame coaches. You're seeing great players do great things, but college football is in trouble. Now, do I like seeing Alabama against Clemson every year? No. Do I like seeing Oklahoma or Notre Dame or Georgia or somebody else in there? Maybe a Pac-12 school could step up again? Yeah, I'd like to see that. But I look at the other schools who have to step up. What do? Clemson and Alabama are so good that I have to find a way to neutralize them? Do we do that in any other sport? Yes, McLovin.
Well, the analogy is the Warriors. Some people thought they made the basketball boring the last 5 years. It hasn't really worked out that way, but that argument was out there that why watch the regular season? The Warriors are going to torch everyone.
Okay, well, is it the regular season that's boring or the playoffs that are boring?
Well, the regular season definitely boring. And I think that might have been true for the NBA.
Yeah, but the NBA the regular season's boring anyway. Even when it was predictable, you're like, okay, it's another game. It's, mid-March and you're watching Cleveland against Orlando. Yes, Paul.
I'm a big college football fan. The regular season is not boring. It's always got a lot of highlights, a lot of great games, a lot of great endings. But when you get to late December and early January, like, well, I know what that's going to be. I know what late December and early January is going to be in college football. I don't know what September through December are going to be.
Yeah, and I'm fine with watching regular season football. I'm entertained by regular season football. Even if I know what the inevitable outcome is, I still enjoy watching like MACtion, or like all of these different conferences. I enjoy watching that. So I look at it, there's 2 different seasons. There is the one that's for entertainment, that's the regular season, and there is one for the awards, and that's the postseason, where there's a little bit more predictability there. Yes, McLevin?
Before the Final Four, though, there was even more urgency to the regular season because Alabama and Clemson could trip up. Now there's, and luckily it's only 4. If you went to 8, the regular season would be even more watered down. So maybe the argument is there's been a little watering down, just a little.
Do you think if there's 18 playoff that Clemson and Alabama are still not playing for the national title?
No. My point is that any kind of playoffs waters down the regular season. That's why college basketball regular season is totally irrelevant. I think before the Final Four, there's a good chance Alabama and Clemson could trip up. So there was a more wide open field. Now there's maybe Alabama they put in anyway. They're always going to put Alabama into the 4.
Yes, because you look at Alabama with their track record, and some of this is based off of previous years and that coach. Nick Saban coached team, you're going to give him more credit than he probably deserves. Yes, Paulie.
Also, if you're a second-tier or third-tier team, you can't crack that top 4 your first year. Let's say like Purdue was 11-1. Purdue's a nice football program.
Yeah.
They need to be perfect to get into the Final Four.
True.
If Alabama's 11-1, they're probably the number 1 team in the country. So you have to earn your way in it. And like those Boise States, they have to go undefeated for like a year or 2 to kind of get up to be considered.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.